And it's like everything in your world just explodes. And so I said, all right, I'll be right there. I brought my stuff into the garage. I walked back into the garage. My father-in-law and my friend Dave were there, and I didn't even talk to them. I just fell down on the ground and screamed. These people have no idea that are also here, that my life just exploded. And by exploded, this is why the book is called Shattered, because it feels like and felt like glass, that your world just broke into a million unfixable pieces. So she carried guilt from that. And the only extent of guilt that I carried was I would envision my son in that moment and thinking, well, where's my dad? Why isn't my dad saving? And I'd let that emotion build. And I thought it would erupt and be overwhelming and never end. And yet what I found was that when I did that, it would be a slow build of emotion, and it would get very pregnant, and then it would erupt. So if we can trust going to it, it's not going to kill us. It's not going to overwhelm us. It's not going to be never ending. We have to diffuse it though, like a pressure cooker, or else it will stay in us and do bad things. Never trust a leader without a limp was in my head. And so we've got scars is like the limp, but it's in that thing with Aiden, it's a scar. I use the phrase like, go to your pain. But if we avoid it, it'll start to come out sideways. But if we have it, what it does is the healing is not losing the memory of it. The healing is no longer being triggered as if we were in the moment again.
It's a unique facet of God as comforter that we only get to experience when we come to him to be comforted. And that doesn't mean comfort isn't, I'm going to make everything feel good. It's sit with you.
Yeah.
I get to bring an offering of my pain to you. I think we misrepresent Christ to an extent. And sometimes I wonder if it's why non-Christians, because honestly, a lot of non-Christians do this better than us, look at us like fake, like we're fake.
We leap over the grief. We almost all but avoid the grief. And we speak of the future hope of they're in a better place. We will see them again. We hope in the resurrection. Blessed are those who mourn. Don't mourn because you got to be a faithful believer. I think it is to my generation, your generation, and below. Everybody else stuffed it so much that now everybody is in therapy. What I overlooked was that God is actually okay with us asking the question why, even though he's probably not going to give us the answer.
And then also, then the flip side of that is sometimes we make pain our idol.
And our pain and our traumas and the lies we believe about God from them, they enslave us. It's just set captives free and then go home. No fanfare, no notoriety. Just go do the work of the kingdom, set captives free, and go home. They'll sit there and say, oh my gosh, you lost a child. I'm so sorry. They feel overly bad in this moment now than I feel in this moment. She's the youngest, has zero memory of him. So she mourns, and she says it. She mourns someone that she doesn't even know. But what's really interesting is as we've continued to take this approach with our lives, not just on Aiden, but with anything else, our whole family is tighter than the day that we completed the book. Sometimes we're our own worst enemies with this bullcrap cliches and stuff. I was going to say something a little stronger, but bullcrap is enough. Pain is never permanent unless we protect it. So Jesus went straight through the cross. And then he rose up 3 days later. God doesn't compare our pains. He cares about each one of them.